My name is Mike Kelty, and I am a native Buckeye. I grew up in Youngstown, Ohio. My wife and I have been long-time donors to Stone Lab. When I think of the work that's done, the most important thing is education of individuals in the environmental sciences. And so that's the link with the scholarships. That's the way to make sure that leadership, science, that whole theme is carried forward. We're trying to preserve an extraordinarily valuable natural resource, Lake Erie. You know, when you think about it, it's very, very important to folks who live around Lake Erie, but it's very important for the economy of Ohio. I'm very keenly interested in the water quality, and the reason for that is I have 3 kids and 8 grandchildren who spend a lot of time in that water, and I want to be sure that they're safe and going into that. So that's probably my primary motivator. I want to make sure that everybody who goes in the lake can do so without fear. It's worthy of having a body of people there who are doing research to preserve that great natural resource.
Ed Vichulis. I'm an Ohio State grad, though I graduated from the College of Business. And a lot of people say, how are you affiliated with the lab? And I've done a lot of volunteer work, and I served on the board of Friends of Stone Lab and have a scholarship endowment established here. What got me started was my father was on the water all his life. He served on a battleship in the Pacific during World War II. Avid fisherman, took me out on Lake Erie for walleye and perch fishing, and he used to always talk about the lab. And long story short, when he passed away, we thought, instead of trying to have people spend money on flowers and things, let's make donations and let's just give it to the lab. So we did that. And that's what led me to just asking the question of what would it take for me to set up a scholarship endowment? And it took me a few years to get it there, but I've made the investments. The endowment can help students in 2 ways. It can help them where they might not have funding to do something, but they want to pursue it. And that way the scholarship endowment would take care of expenses that they can't afford. And 2, even if they could afford it, it could be supplementary, but the key point is it's giving them the opportunity to come up here, take a class, see the area, and understand the full impact of the lab. And you know, that could be a decision point of maybe I want to pursue this for a career, just having been up here because it's a unique place.
I'm Dr. Thomas Hall. I'm a retired emergency physician. I live here in Newark and have been a volunteer and supporter of Stone Lab and OSU Newark, as well as the main campus of Ohio State for many years. 20 years ago, I became involved with this campus and also Stone Lab as a volunteer, and there were very few students from this campus going there. The problem that most of them had was it was out of their price range. Many of them are paying for apartments here in the summer, and then they had to pay room and board up there while they were there, and it was cost prohibitive for them. So we decided to establish a scholarship to help them pay the cost of going there for whatever length of time that they're there. And I think it's been very successful.
I'm Sage Chesser. I'm a student at OSU Newark. I study English, and I'm in my 4th year. I received the Hall Scholarship for Stone Lab for OSU Newark students. The scholarship gave me a chance to try something new, but also gave me the chance to go there and to see what all was out there for me to be able to do. I cherished that experience so much. Like, I had a little journal with me so that I could write down like everything that was happening every day. I was trying to draw like the different landscapes so that I could look back on it in the future and like remember where I was and like the little dorm that I was in. And all those pictures and videos like still pop up in my memories today.
It's very rewarding to see students go through Stone Lab and come out on the other side as people with a little bigger worldview and opportunities that they didn't know existed that they may want to pursue. And I would like to say to the students who received our scholarship that we hope that it gave them an opportunity that they wouldn't ordinarily have.
If I could say something to the donors, just in general, thank you. Anyone that donates money for a scholarship is so appreciated by every student. It makes dreams possible, it makes learning more engaging and more accessible for so many people. Without that kindness and generosity, there would be so many less opportunities and so many less people who are able to learn something new or experience something that they might not have been able to experience before, or figure out what they want to do in life and how many opportunities there are out there.
In my mind, I'm doing something meaningful because it's intentional, I guess is probably the better word. You know, we can all spend money on frivolous things. When you look at generosity and giving to others, it's more intentional. The money that you've earned, you're using it to benefit someone else. And I think there's a lot more that's just needed in our society.
Many of our friends support athletics or the medical school or other things, and Stone Lab, struggles for funding, and the work they do is so important. I encourage anyone to donate to Stone Lab and become a friend of Stone Lab. It offers you opportunities that you may not get otherwise.
It's helping keep this place running and expanding and growing and doing more. And it's giving an opportunity for more and more college students, high school students, even middle school students just coming up here for a field trip, an opportunity. This is such a unique place. This setting on Lake Erie, where it's at, and having all the resources here is just an awesome thing. And I just want to be able to help be part of the fabric of the Stone Lab community.